BunnyCDN just revamped the WordPress plugin and now it's actually useful. Before you didn't have any options and it was practically worthless installing it, and now you can do a whole lot of things with it. So let's go check it out right now. What's up, Saas Masters? If you haven't checked out BunnyCDN, I definitely recommend that you start using it. I practically use it for all my websites. It's super affordable and it practically costs a few dollars a month to use it, and it's going to change the speed on your site. Now, I've already installed the new WordPress plugin from bunny.net and I'm using the CDN right here. It's actually easier to install BunnyCDN with this new plugin than what it was before. Before, you had to go to the actual website, go to their panel, add your domain, and then grab that link and install it on the WordPress site. Now it's way easier. You just install the plugin, you log in, you accept terms, you accept that this is a site, and you're good to go. And you're gonna have a plugin just like this one. Now, before we jump into the actual usage of this plugin, let me show you the sponsor for this video, which is Hostinger. They have great affordable plans that you can start using right now. Plus, there's an extra discount coupon code that you can take advantage of, which I'll show you right now. Now, jump over to the link in the description, go into hosting, check out their web hosting plans, which are really affordable. You can grab a plan from $2.99 to $9.99 a month. Now, let me show you this $2.99 plan, which is, like I said, super affordable. We can add it to cart. And let me show you the extra discount coupon code that you can apply. Now, once you're here, you're going to be asked how many months do you want to pay in advance. I recommend 48 months. You lock in the lowest price, the lowest renewal price, plus you're good to go for 48 months. Now, right now, the price is $143.52. But if you add my coupon code, it's going to drop too. So if we're going to add it, Saas Master, and apply it, it's going to drop to $129.17. So if you plan to grab a shared hosting plan, use my coupon code. So now it's actually useful. You can view your balance, your usage in March, the bandwidth used, the cache hit ratio, the total requests served, all from here for this particular site. You don't have to go to the panel and view this data in that site. You can view it all from here without having to go anywhere, all right? Now, for the actual options that you have available now, for CDN, there's way more options. Before, all you could do was add the pull zone, exclude extensions, and include directories. Now you have more options. You can purge cache from here. So that means that if you update the site and you don't see those changes reflected, you can purge the CDN from here. You can add the pull zone. You can change the CDN host name. So that means that if you're using your custom domain, you do have to add that in the panel and you'll view it here in the drop down menu. And you can go ahead and select it and you're good to go. Site URL, excluded extensions. So if you want to exclude some type of extensions that you don't want it to use CDN, for example, .xml, .zip, etc., go ahead and add the extensions right here. You can also include directories. The default ones that practically everyone's going to use are right here. But if you have a particular folder you need to add, go ahead and add it from here. You can disable the CDN for the admin user. That means that you don't want to use CDN while you're actually logged in as an admin. For any particular reason, you have that option there, all right? Save the changes and you're good to go. We also have the offloader options. So the offloader, you can go ahead and enable that in the panel. And then you have the options right here. That means that you can send your files to the Bunny storage and serve them from there. That's really useful when you want to reduce the server load. You want to have fast loading images and files. This is a great option here. Plus, it's super affordable to use this, all right? And then there's the optimizer. The optimizer has an additional cost, which is $9.50 a month. Now, it could get expensive. I do use this in my important sites. But for sites that I don't care much, I don't enable this. So do consider that. This is going to load the images and files. For example, if it's images, it's going to resize them. It's going to change the extension to WebP, which is what Google loves. And all that is done with the Bunny Optimizer. And then we have the fonts options. So if you don't want to use Google fonts, for example, which have issues with GDPR, this is a great option. Okay, so this is going to be fully GDPR compliant. You can just go ahead and enable this. And it's going to replace the fonts and it's going to load them from bunny.net fonts. Just enable, save, and you're good to go. So it's super easy to use it. Now, none of these options, two of these options were available in the past plugin. And now you have a bunch of options that makes it super useful. Now, before I didn't install this plugin because I would add my CDN in my cache plugin and that avoided me from installing one plugin. But in this case, it's now useful and now I can actually install it and find useful information that I can actually take advantage of right here. If you don't have BunnyCDN, I do recommend that you check them out. It's super affordable. It's practically a few dollars a month, and that's including sites that have a decent amount of traffic. So it's definitely recommended. And if you plan to grab a shared hosting plan, don't forget to use my coupon code. And that's a wrap.